All right, let's do it. Okay. So I was going earlier. Ooh, like very choppy right now. Anyway, I was working a little bit earlier on my casual replay through of Crash DLC. Because I kind of want to. That's my next of the three of Supraland. Why is it so choppy? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Of Supraland, Crash and Six Inches Under, I think it's the weakest, but it's relatively short. And see now it did go. But beans. Hold on. 3. All right. Restart. Let's check something real quick. Because like I know it's not a brand new webcam, but this feels particularly bad. Properties. Whoa. I didn't... Wait, what? Hold on. I just adjusted it a bunch. Like position-wise, and then I like opened the settings and closed the settings, and now it's like back to where it was. I wonder if it was applying some like, because it looks darker too. I wonder if it was like a, I don't know. I don't know. Oh shoot, I gotta fix it. It's gonna bother the ever-living heck out of me. Eh. Nope, hate it. Good enough. Hmm. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Okay. So I had done a little bit of Crash, and I really just it's not my favorite. And I remember Six Inches Under, and I didn't have such conflicting feelings about. So maybe I skip Crash. I don't know. We'll see. There's a question between that or trying to do this hundo. I could watch some speedruns with this hundo. Last night I started Silk Song, but I'm not gonna be able to speedrun. Next week I've got a little mini work trip. So I will be able to play Silk Song on my Switch, but I will not be able to speedrun anything. So I figure focus on speedrunning the next couple days more than Silk Song. I think I'll need a break from this anyway, but might as well try to just get the practice of some more runs. I keep going for the PB, but not try to take more runs. I'm trying to get myself in the habit of doing more full runs. Like right now, my goal is not it's just general comfort with the game. I do intend to try and do a GDQ submission. So the AGQ 2026 schedule, like dates came out today. So like the dates where things are open for submission, and game submissions are from the 24th to the 5th. So the 24th of September to the 5th of October, which I'm super excited about. But I'll be gone out of town for like those first 5 days. So I'll only have a few days to sort of review how the submissions work and, make one from a run, which I'm assuming I will try to do a run for that particular purpose. So, in which case, if I do, I need to actually do it and have time to do that. So, but I don't think I need to be comfortable to do it. So, because I want to narrate and stuff. So my idea is, I think the idea is you're supposed to do a run where you narrate it. and I want to be comfortable enough that I can just crank out a decent run and narrate. Because if I don't, then I'm just going to end up doing a bunch of runs that, like, I'll just start narrating and stop narrating if I have to keep restarting runs. So I just need to get more comfortable with full runs. Yeah. My phone rang a second ago and I was just tapping it, which cost me like, I don't know, half a second to get to stop ringing. Ah! Oh my goodness. Can we talk about things that I don't usually do? Alright, well. Once again, I'm not necessarily going for... So, like, in a audition video, I'll probably talk about the Force Cube and how it's useful for a lot of things. I still can't do this perfectly, but the... oh my goodness. But it serves two purposes. One, it lets you go up vertically a little bit, which I don't think it speeds you up. If you're on flat surface, I don't think it speeds you up just running, which is why I'm not doing it constantly. But it does, I think, help. It does give great vertical speed, vertical velocity. Oh my gosh, at the expense of nothing. So when you bring uphill, it's free real estate, if you will. And the other's purpose is that it messes with, has a chance of killing the skeletons that chase you, and it also has a chance, also just kind of messes with their pathing and physically can block them. So that's the other purpose of doing it, where I do it. So you'll see there are particular spots throughout the run where I just sort of use the Force Cube while I'm running, and that's why. It's not just like speedrunning, you know, speedrunning tick. It's got a reason. Like here, see how I go up that hill and I don't have to run up the hill, so I think it gives me extra speed. And if I get there about the same time as her, then that section was pretty good. If I'm way behind, then it's not good, and I've actually can get there just... I think I basically beat her like once. Also, why am I still crouched? I have to also get practice with... comfortable with talking and running at the same time. Oh! That was... I like how I say that as I mess something up that I wouldn't have messed up if I wasn't talking. Well, this guy's a jerk. Okay, he just ran down there for no reason. Yeah, I do not understand enemy pathing in this game. Like, sometimes they just do nonsensical things. Sometimes they will chase you like torpedoes to the end of the earth. Look, I'm only 27 seconds behind. And then I think I decided I'd do this now. Because I've got a new route to get to the Red MacGuffin in the next area that is significantly faster, but also gives me less coins. So I need to find the sort of lowest time cost coins to add to my route. Normally I would get... I think I need to make up a good amount. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow. That's never happened before. Where I like lose it but then I don't. That can also just fly off the handle. Okay. Mer. Yeah, I just like some things I just get. Like I don't actually understand how that happens. It's just like like sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyway, this is not like a viable run at this moment, so. It's alright. Like this is not a. I'm already like beyond being able to like get anywhere near PP. So this is just mostly to practice these strats and practice doing a full run. And make sure my routing for the stuff is sensible, because like I said, my coin route has been disrupted, so I want to make sure that my what I think is the sensible coin route is actually gonna work. Ooh. Come on. Oh my gosh, so much time lost. Yeah, don't miss that apparently. Still got a huge time save on that. So, yeah, I think I pretty much am good. I don't want to skip this, but like, I'm where I need to be on coins. So, going on my way for those 3 earlier makes a huge difference. Apparently. Still trying to get a feel for it though. I don't know how many skeleton coins I got. Hate this guy. Yeah, there's a few spots in this game where they steal your camera, and I've died there because of the camera steal, because I'm getting chased by dudes who I can no longer aim at. So, not my favorite thing. Okay, gotta put a force cube there, and I need to remember, do not hit F here. So, like, that's a spot where I would normally use the force cube to go up the hill, like, you know, the tiniest bit faster, and if you do that, I lose about 20 to 30 seconds, because I have to run back, I have to go all the way around, and then start over coming back this way again. So it's not good. Actually, I suppose it doesn't have to be as bad as that, because I could just go get the, I can go get the battery, but it wouldn't be good. I think maybe like 10-15 seconds lost. Like, I don't know. It's not good. Not a time loss I want to be taking. Okay. I'm gonna try to aim for these 2 purple cubes over there. You have to hit them. They looks like they should just go off, but look at that, I hit them. They're kind of finicky, and if you don't hit them exactly the right way, they don't fall off. If they don't fall off, this thing gets stuck, and it gets stuck on them. So you then have to make it go back, and then have it come forward again, and it's just kind of an annoying time loss. I almost just fell there, which would have been a very big problem as well. Okay, that was weird. I don't need... I should have grabbed one of those coins. My magic number there was 36, and I was at 35. So, I'm 1 coin behind from where I need to be, which means I need to make a slightly... I'm not going to say costly. I need to make an adjustment that I otherwise don't really want to make. But it really is not significant. Also, I wonder if I could just drop out that 10er coins. Because there's also some coins really close to the button I have to hit. That's 4, plus another 3 there, plus 4 there. I might change the coin route on my next run and see if I can get away with skipping the 10 that I jumped for after getting the red MacGuffin, because I might be able to do it faster. But I have to get like a decent run with the, yeah, keyword decent. A decent run going with the... I have to get some decent runs on the books to test it, because I need to be able to see if it's faster, right? So, like... That was the best I've ever done that. And it was amongst a bunch of other annoying time loss. And honestly, that coin was kind of insignificant, because there are batches of coins, right? So there's a stack of 3 coins that I'm gonna go get, potentially. Although no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the 1 single coin inside in the building with the button. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, like I like how much flexibility I have here. I don't have a really clear sense of exactly how fast or slow like every single little bit is, but that's the 3. If I needed 3, I could go there. I only need 1, which means I'm gonna go here and hope for the best. Ooh! Which doesn't feel the fastest, like, because it's deceptively far away. I was so far behind that that was 925 off my my PB. I don't remember if I had a bad one there for my PB, but that was good. That was really clean. So nope. That's a thing where that is an example of trying to go so fast that I end up going slower, because if I take the angle too shallow, I end up... If I go in too shallow, it won't bounce me high enough, and then I have to go bounce a second time. Whereas if I go a little bit slower in the air, or do an extra jump in there to go in at a deeper angle, it takes just a little bit longer, but I don't have to do it a second time, which... Oh! I did that again! Gosh, I gotta stop doing that. I used to do it all the way, and then I kind of got comfortable doing it partially, and that slows you down really bad, obviously. Honestly, like, I guess this makes sense, right? I'm 4 seconds. I was 4 seconds behind. I lost you. Like, I'm about where I would expect to be before, and I had a bunch of time save because of my new routing stuff. That, like, this is still like a mildly viable run. Like, I'm not out of the realm of PB pace. I want to put on possible total time save. I think that's the thing I want to add into my splits, that if I... Try to remember to do that. Because I know, like, what's left in the run. Like, are there any big time saves left later? Based on my PB. Based on my best segment, rather. Best sequence. Oh, shoot. I do that a non-trivial amount. Forget to shoot that. Oh! I didn't realize that was that hurt. I'm going to put the thing on here. Hold on. Edit layout. Just because... Comparison time... World, sum of best, comparison possible time save. Include... Information... Total... Information... Possible time save. Up. And then... Comparison, possible time save, to a total possible time save. Yeah, okay. And is that viewable, or do I need to adjust the thing real quick? I need to adjust this. Oh, I thought I didn't do any of that. Oh, shoot. Wait, where's the... I mean, obviously, I just need all that up with that, but it'll be fun to see. So I should see 0. Oops. See, I'm trying. I need to get more in the habit of talking like about other things, or like while I'm doing this, because I make a lot of mistakes when I'm not laser focused. Which, you know, that makes sense. It checks out. I can make mistakes when I'm not fully focused. Oh, I've never done that before. Note my wording, it's not that that's ever happened before, it's I've never done that before, because that was 100% just me messing that up. The jumping is largely runner tick. Just keeps me busy, makes me feel good, but also helps me smooth over some spots where you can get caught on the ground, or you know, there's slight dips, and so it just helps smooth those out a little bit less aggressively than constantly using the force cube. Also, in that section, I can't use the force cube for that because I need to get out. Hit that twice. Grab this. If I do this right, if I hit this at just the right angle, and I don't know what that angle is, through that little hole, I can actually have it get way closer to where it needs to be, which is a time save of a second or two, and I can actually even have it break the wood planks, which means I know at that point what the possible I know that it went through, which is just a nice indication. It doesn't really change anything. It's not like I can fix it or retry it. Ooh. You hit that twice. You hit it the third time, or one time. If you do not hit it twice, it is a problem. Wow, I almost fell off. Okay. Very minor time save. It allows me to, when I get to the top here, so normally you'd have to force cube here to get up, but if you do what I just did, you force cube early. Still got to try out key skip. Oops. Wow. Okay. Which isn't actually key skip, but whatever I'm calling it. Where you can bring the red key all the way back here. I think it's like a 20-second time save if I can actually nail it, but alternatively I could try to speed this up a little bit, but like, I don't know, shoot that in while there's really not a ton I can do, right? I have to get the key, I have to run back over there, I have to do that, and I have to do this. So like, there's a minor time save there by getting it in. At this point, I understand where it gets total possible time save 5528, because I'm so far behind. There's no world in which I could possibly be. Oh, maybe according to this there is, because I don't know. Because the next segment's so long, maybe it'll catch up after this segment. It's good to understand how the live split works. I'm still like just figuring it out as I go. I do not have a very clear understanding of live split. I hold a world record, and I do not understand live split that well. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Now we're gonna go new strat over here. We're just gonna try to ignore them. Okay, I gotta be able to get here quickly. Whoa. Whoa, those... Oh my gosh, they will try to snipe you. Oh gosh, they hit me somehow. I could have sworn I established you could just jump over there, but I can't seem to get that to work. So maybe I can't. But I got to decide how to get up there, because like fumbling around there is a really dumb way to lose time. Oh. Are you serious? Doesn't matter. I just run into it, right? There's no benefit to me being the right orientation. I can turn around in the air. This one I do it because, you know, I'm coming from that side. Like I can actually jump over it. Okay, so we got Rattle Hag skip. We got the whole section up to the force beam, and then yeah, and yeah. So we Rattle Hag skip, and then get to the force beam. Which I think the whole pre-force beam section is one of the coolest sections. Like, just the movement's really tight with all those anvils, and there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong, and I think there's also a lot of room to improve. Like, I think you can get between, like, the, you know, an average run and, like, hold on. And, like, you know, mythic run. I think the movement in this coming section there's a lot you can optimize somehow. If you're, I don't know, like, there's a lot that can be optimized. I don't know if it can be intentionally optimized. Like, the movement of the stuff, all these physics objects is very touchy. So, and then you're using this, like, the magnet boots, or the magnet belt to drag stuff around with you that's magnetic, and then it just sort of flies when you turn it off, and there's just... It's a lot. Like, there's a lot of things and that you can move, but like, especially like here, for example, I'm gonna knock down a battery, and it's gonna go towards that. And if I don't, you know, it's possible for it to go basically nowhere. It's possible for it to go too far, and the difference in movement between those, I don't know that I can get it consistent. And that applies for a bunch of things coming up. Like, you can just have it go really, really well or not. Like, there's times where it's really, really clean, and there's times where it's less clean. Even that, moving that with the magnet can get a little finicky, particularly if you have to move your body because there's enemies. So I'm gonna just sort of, I'm gonna not go off, and then I'm gonna hit it with a sword. I'm gonna try to actually make an effort to normalize that movement. Not normalize it, but like try to do it with some intention. Okay. Yeah, you see how it kind of gets crazy? That was actually pretty good. Trying to really do it with some optimization, not just run to it. Try to get down that as quickly as possible. You know, try to not be shooting. Ooh. It's possible for you to pull that out, and then it gets stuck in there, and then that's unfortunate. Gotta grab this, grab this, grab this. Ah, shove that way. Perfect. Let's see. Perfect. We gotta go over here, grab this. So you normally use the force cube for something like this, but you need the force cube to not be here. So that's the setup, right? The puzzle setup is, hey, you want to put the force cube on this to make this electricity flow, but you can't because you need the force cube to be all the way over here and hit that thing. So one of the things I'm very bad at is remembering to drag this as I do this. Is that gonna be good? Yeah, I think it is. As long as it remains consistent, we're okay. Like, as long as it... Okay, it leveled out. Cool. We're down here, grab this. And then you see how it just sort of drags in a crazy way. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, so we'd like to do... There's, like, really super, like, swaggy ways. Oh! That's the run. I can't do the trick. That's the run. Dang it. Don't do that. Like, I need to never do that in, like, anything. I need to be very careful that I don't do that, because that basically ends the run. Like, that does end there. I'm trying to think about this now. Let me, like, before I exit. So, yeah, without the... I somehow do that. There's no way back over by design. Is there any way I could cheat back over? Grab the... Without the anvil, I can't take the sponge, and if I can't take the sponge, then I'm stuck. I mean, there is a backup sponge, right? I can go all the way to Carrot Town, do all that. Like, it's not great, though. Is there anything else? No. Yeah. So F that. So theoretically, when I go to the first section, what I should see, I expect to see with the this and this is okay. Yeah. So the difference right now before I start is this. It is the difference between personal best and some best. And as I go through, I'm assuming that it's deducting. It's basically removing, adjusting for current and removing the from contention. So if I'm behind on this by a second, this will be down by a second. If I'm neutral, so I hit this exactly on PB, this should go down by... No, so if I match my, not my PB, but my best segment, then this should go down by... whatever that save would have been. No, because I locked in that time save, so I still have that time, so that shouldn't go down. But if I'm not, then that'll go down until I'm basically golding or everything else. So at the end, if I get no golds, but that's not against gold, that's against PB. Yeah, it's a weird interaction. It's deltaing current time. Yeah, it's deltaing these things. It's deltaing... Anyway, I should stop because I got something to do, but yeah.